Jason,
Yeah, Matt.
Fyre Festival 2 has been confirmed.
Yes.
And then it got postponed.
What?
That's exactly it. That is our first hot topic, brought to you by Walton Art Center. So yeah, American businessman Billy McFarland was convicted of financial crimes related to the first Fyre Festival, if y'all saw that documentary, when he defrauded investors of $27.4 million. Well, right after his release from prison, he announced that there would be a Fyre Fest 2, which is interesting because if you didn't have one, how can you have two?
Yeah.
And he claimed to have already secured funding as well as a venue. And now the first tickets were about $500, and now the festival's fate is up in the air after the event says it won't take place at the Mexican resort it was scheduled to take place at, sparking confusion amongst ticket holders. So now I did say that the person they partnered with for ticket sales, they themselves were like, we 100% are refunding people their money. I cannot believe that people bought tickets.
That's what I'm saying. How are there
lessons?
ticket holders to an event that never took place in the first place?
Y'all folks are crazy for that.
Yes, I know. I guess the lineup was too good to pass up. I don't know.
The lineup that was non-existent.
Yes. Well, Mel Robbins' Let Them theory has taken over the internet. I know several people who are into this sort of way of thinking. The self-help guru first introduced the concept on her TikTok, and in December of 24, she released a book that went further into the topic. The Let Them theory, a life-changing tool that millions of people can't stop talking about. The concept is centered around releasing control and simply letting others do what they will. The Let Them theory has to do with releasing that control simply by telling yourself, let them. So the author here said, quote, when you let them do whatever it is they want to do, it creates more control and emotional peace for you and a better relationship with the people in your life. You know what? I kind of think I was already on board with this theory before it was actually put into a book.
You know, and we talked about it. I've got the book, which I'm reading right now, and I know we've talked about it.
Yeah,
so
we have.
I'm super into it too. I'm like on board, and I think she's the one that did that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 theory. You know what I'm talking about?
Blast off?
The blast off, is that what it's called?
Yeah, it must be.
Well, that would have been a lot shorter for me to say. All right, well, check this out. So a rancher's dog has been hailed as a hero after rescuing a 2-year-old boy who was reported missing on Monday afternoon after walking away from his home. So the news came that 7 miles away, he had walked onto a rancher's property, and the rancher said that his dog Buford discovered the boy while patrolling his property and likely protected and directed him to safety. The rancher said, quote, he loves kids so much, I can imagine he wouldn't leave him once he found him. It was a relief that he was alive. I was ecstatic that he was okay and that my dog found him.
I love
How
it.
sweet,
Yes.
Buford.
I love it. Way to go, Buford.
Yes.
Yeah, what a hero.
Good guy.
Leslie Odom Jr., the Tony and Grammy award-winning actor who originated the role of Aaron Burr in Hamilton, is set to reprise his iconic role for a special 12-week engagement on Broadway this fall. Performances will run from September the 9th through November the 23rd at Broadway's Richard Rodgers Theater, coinciding with the show's 10th anniversary. I cannot believe it's been 10 years.
Crazy.
Yeah. Odom Jr. expressed his excitement, stating, quote, returning to Hamilton is a deeply meaningful homecoming. Now, tickets for this limited run are available right now, offering fans that unique opportunity to see Odom Jr. back in the role that catapulted him to stardom. Hey, I think that's really cool. You know, Hamilton, everybody has loved that. You know, I know it's available to view on Disney Plus,
right.
But seeing him on Broadway would be, you know, a game changer.
Cool. Yeah, I totally agree.